Hey guys, welcome back to BWB Real Talk.
Where we have raw conversations with devilishly dark humor.
Pranav came one episode and that line is stuck.
No. The content team is just lazy. You can't blame it on Pranav.
Bro, what? Hey, if other brands reuse means, if I reuse
At least they have
means,
some identity, bro. You know, like some monkey, he keeps appearing on everyone's feed.
lay.
Bro woke up and chose violence.
No, it's
I swear.
like it's true. He's put an image of himself like from a taekwondo champ to when he does like his monkey stuff occasionally. You know, he's known for that.
So his coach be like, monkey, come, monkey, speak, monkey, kick, and monkey go.
Evoking emotions in him now.
Oh my god. Be quiet. Okay, yeah. Hey, Gugu, you don't talk. You people like you know give free advertising to Golf Lake and Marlboro.
Haram.
Hey, no
Rishi,
guys, I don't smoke chuma, this guy tells.
like guys, relax. The episode just started and I already learned like some 3-4 brands of cigarette. So like let's move on to the disclaimer. A fan favorite, that is my mom. I mean, we don't have fans yet, but my mom.
It's fine, guys. Let's watch the disclaimer.
This podcast may invoke high level of nostalgia and spontaneous jingle thing. We are not responsible for any brand endorsement in the process of watching. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
Man, I'm surprised the disclaimer has made it this far, bro. But props to the content team for coming up with a new one each EP, bro.
Stop praising yourself. Enough.
Bro, but I feel like the disclaimer is not good. Like, we shouldn't have disclaimers. It's like we are telling our viewers not to watch, like, not to take our devilishly dark jokes, like, in that way.
Hey, the disclaimer to us is what child labor is to China, bro.
Yo.
Bro, he just mentioned it.
Bro, it was a perfect opportunity.
He just mentioned it. Wait for at least 2 minutes. No. He just mentioned it.
Okay, and speaking about dark.
You.
Just
Mumaiza, please stop. It's hurting me. Okay, speaking about dark. Okay, you guys know Fair and Lovely, no?
Tried it.
Yeah, your man's been using it, bro. Look at this.
I can see the difference.
Hey, I thought that was a fist bump. Hey, yo.
Bro, this became an Oreo, bro.
Hey, bro. Oh my god. It actually is.
I'm not that dark, but still.
Chocolate, dark chocolate.
White chocolate.
The 3 flavors of chocolate out here, bro, I swear. Okay, yeah. But, yeah, since we're on the topic of branding, I feel like the content team is not lazy. They've actually done some work. Okay?
Okay, coming back to Fair and Lovely. Now did you know it's like turned to Glow and Lovely?
Yeah. Apparently, they had a lot of backlash on that. I mean, obviously.
That's one of the reasons why they changed it. Like even L'Oreal, they acknowledge all their concerns. So like all the skin evening brand, I mean the products which they had, they changed it to like, I mean they had before was fairness and skin lightening, but they changed it now to skin evening products.
I mean, Fair and Lovely. I mean, the message is put out what it's supposed to be. So since we're on the topic of...
I mean, I would still buy it.
I mean, you're already so fair, bro. Why do you need it?
Yo, these people.
More can't hurt.
I do not associate myself with these two. That I do not associate. I do not associate.
After we off the slide, bro.
Hey, lay. Okay. Back to topic.
Devilishly
Back to the topic. Okay, back to the topic. Since we're on the topic of branding, I'd like to welcome a very, very special guest. Okay, he was named the man of marketing for the longest time. He still is. He's an alumni of our college.
I'm picturing some 30-year-old when you said that. Man of marketing.
Same. Even I thought.
Not even 30,
Bro,
some 50-year-old.
Bro won 9 marketing awards in 3 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
but
crazy.
I feel like it would be better if he told us about himself more. So, we'd like to welcome Zubair.
Hi, my name is Zubair. I work at Sugarfit and I manage brand operations there. And I'm really glad to be at this podcast with BWB, and let's get started.
So thank you, Zubair, for taking your time out for this. We've heard a lot about you. So we were talking about branding in the green room.
Yeah.
So what does branding mean to you?
branding for me is very essential because that's what I do. So branding is your identity to the world, because what sets you apart from your competitors is what branding really is. So yeah, it's very important. It holds a very good space.
Okay, so when you're putting out ads on social media, there are a lot of people who watch it. There's a huge consumer list. So when you're putting it out, do you handpick the consumers or you put it for the majority or for everyone?
So coming to that, again, the volume you or the ads you make depends on what your company does at its root. So since this is more healthcare based, it's more the TG or the target group is more on the higher side. We have to make sure that it's a niche market. It's also, we are targeting who? People suffering from diabetes, or, okay, not suffering, people with diabetes, or people who know someone they know has diabetes. One thing. So we have to market down to the niche market, but that comes again in two parts. If it's branding and awareness, you go for the niche market. But if you're pushing for sales and conversions, you have to push overall. Because, for example, if I'm talking to 10 of y'all right now, one of y'all might take the program. That's a higher chance. But if I talk to only 2 of y'all right now, there's a chance none of y'all will take it. So there's a very big thing. If your target is branding and awareness, scoot to the people who know what it is. If your target is getting people on board and pushing for more sales, go for a vast majority. So it's not a black and white answer. It depends on what you want, basically.
So what role do you feel emotions play in branding and?
Nice. So emotions play a very big role in branding, especially because I wouldn't say trick, but you make someone do the CTA. CTA is a call to action.
Okay.
So if putting an ad, especially in our criteria, healthcare is a very big thing, and you sort of not play with the emotions, but you use the emotions to make an ad. So if I'm trying to target you as a consumer, I know that you won't have diabetes or you don't have those ailments, but you might know someone or a loved one who has it. So I can target you in such a way that I make an ad saying that, would you want your mom and dad to go through this? Don't wait until it's too late is the common tagline for all of these where you're trying to play with emotions. So don't wait until it's too late, get the program right now. So in that way, emotions play a very, very high level of importance in ads, and yeah, that's, I feel, is a good answer.
What about like SugarFit? What would you do to, target the generic customers that are...
See, generic, as in right now, if you have to play it by the books, you should only target the people who are above the age of 50. But that's getting difficult because they're all either off social media. If they're on social media, they're not on these pages. They're probably watching some serial somewhere, something else, which is not intriguing. And also I wouldn't say a hurdle with people above the age of 50 or the TGs are they like touch and feel. They want to see something happening. They want to have the offline presence. That's the reason what we've pushed right now, and since November last year, we've got out like 6 to 7 centers all across Bangalore. So SugarFit Diabetes Reversal Program is an online program. You have your diabetes reversal, you have your health coach, doctors, food plans, exercise plans, everything online. So what the next hurdle was, the users wanted to feel something, because at the end of the day, if you ask your grandmother to buy something, will she go to Amazon or will she go to the shop?
The shop, obviously.
Exactly, because they like to touch and feel. They're still of the old mentality, and that is good for us. It's a little more expensive, but it's still good. So that way we have to push for more touch and feel. So these centers, offline centers, help us get that, because you get the users in, and that's another way of converting your user, because they see what's happening around you and then they pay for the program. So
So I feel like the people who get a lot of profit from these ads are like celebrities and influencers.
Yeah, that can be, I wouldn't say profit, but they do get a lot of reach.
Yeah.
And influencer campaigns and influencer marketing has become a big thing. And coming back to that, also influencers have to portray themselves nicely. If you're only into fitness influencers and all, you will get a very niche market. So influencers, as of now, have to have a rounded effect.
Yeah.
And coming back to our company or anything in healthcare, it's a very niche market again, because because you can be an influencer, but you wouldn't have the credentials. You wouldn't have studied MBBS, you wouldn't have studied doctorate and all that, but you won't have the credential with you. You can't be like heard by people. So to getting that influencer who's done all this, who's done the education, who's done the research, and then coming online, it's a very small market. So influencer marketing in this market would be a little slow. But we have people coming up after COVID, so yeah.
But like even celebrities can do it, no? Celebrities have a lot of reach.
Yeah, so coming back to celebrities, we got a ad done by Boman Irani. You all know Boman Irani?
Yeah.
No.
Virus from 3 Idiots?
No.
You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
The professor.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the professor.
Virus.
So Virus from 3 Idiots, we got Boman Irani's ad came out. Very simple ad, very simple performance ad. This was This was a high conversion rate. So he came, he said Sugar for Diabetes Reversal Program, showed about all our face-based vitals and CGM, targets and all. That did very good. That was the first big ad. And then we had Farhan Akhtar do it a year back, because everyone recognizes Farhan Akhtar because of his voice. His tone and the way he talks to people and his like dialogues is like booming everywhere. So we just got Farhan Akhtar to do a voiceover for us, and that did good. So that way, influencers are different, because celebrities have made their name already.
Yeah.
Influencers will become celebrities
In the future.
in a point of time, but they're not celebrities yet.
Yeah.
So if you want to push for something big and it's already a big company, you can't get random celebrities as well. I mean influencers as well. So celebs way, we've got people, and there also you have to target people who people resonate with. Boman Irani is of the age group.
Yeah.
Then we got Ashish Vidyarthi, who's of the age group. And then we got, I forgot his name, but he's the Crime Patrol anchor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was of the age group. Wasim Akram was of the
You
age
guys
group.
should get Anil Kapoor too soon.
Yeah.
I'm not joking, for real though.
It'll out of the budget, but yeah, hopefully. So yeah, that way celebrities do make a very big impact. But again, you should have a balance.
Yeah.
You should not get too salesy. Because right now, if I keep selling you my product to you, like keep putting performance ads out of it, you'll start thinking this guy just wants profit, doesn't want to do anything for me. He doesn't want to help me. So there has to be a balance with celebrities, and influencers, I think, should take a little more time. Yeah.
Zubair, if you don't mind me asking you, what did you do for SugarFit? Like, how did you elevate the brand image of SugarFit?
Yeah, I wouldn't say elevated, but we are in the process of elevating. So when I joined SugarFit last year, it's basically a diabetes reversal program where we get you off your medications and insulin, and we help you reverse your type 2 diabetes only type 2. So the way I entered, and the company is doing pretty well. They have a good funding, a good setup, but there was something lacking in the field of awareness. Nobody knows what diabetes reversal is. People think diabetes is a disease. You think you can't cure a disease. And if you can cure, why are you not saying cure? Why are you saying reversal?
Yeah.
So diabetes is not a disease. Diabetes is a disorder. It's a lifestyle disorder. It just needs a few tweaking from your end, where you can fix your diet. You just fix your you fix your intakes, your fitness, and you can reverse your diabetes. But you need someone to do it for you. So the way the program works is you get into the program, you have a CGM patch, a continuous glucose monitor attached to you for the first 14 days. The team reads your blood levels. They read your blood levels properly, and then after the first 14 days, they give you a solid plan. A solid plan where it's set by the rule and it's not something off. If I tell you to do something you don't do every day, will you do it?
Hell no.
So when they join the program, they'll ask you, okay, first you tell us what you do every day, what foods you eat, and what your daily routine is. And then based on that, my health coach or our health coaches or a team of health coaches gives you a solid plan, and they always have a checkup on you. So that in that way, the program was working perfectly fine, because the users who are in there, they're good. But how do we expand? So that's where elevation and expansion comes into play. So if you're a healthcare platform or anything that deals with healthcare or health or well-being, you have to be very sure you can't make it a funny affair. Because if you're anything, I wouldn't name brands, but if you're in a more fun side of brands, if you're in a fashion brand, you can do a lot of trends.
Yeah.
You can do stunts, you can do a lot of
you
challenges,
can,
go on the street, what do you do for a living, you can do all that. But if you're healthcare, you have to be very, very safe, because you're playing with people's trust. People trust you with
Health
so much.
is a very intimate thing.
It's very intimate and it's very serious. So people trust you with so much. So when I started off, awareness was the main thing. People have to be aware that what diabetes reversal is. Now, how do you make people aware? First, you check where they spend more of the time online. Then we checked there was all of RTG was all old, and they all used to spend the time online on Facebook. So that was one, reverse awareness. And awareness how? Through informative content and results. So the first task was to get results out. Customers talking themselves, and not just us talking for customers. Not me saying Mr. This got reversed his diabetes in 3 months, but Mr. X actually telling to the camera that I reversed my diabetes, I went through all of this, and this is this. So we started a campaign of customer testimonials where everything showed a difference in the sugar levels, and that did good. So I wouldn't say elevated, but we are still elevating the process, and we are going a step at a time. We are finding one problem. I wouldn't say a hurdle. We are finding a hurdle, fixing that, making sure, and it's not a short process. I have to see another 3-4 months if this is still working out for me, and then if I can actually put more money into this. So I wouldn't say elevated, but yeah, we've got good reviews and also trust. If you start bringing trust there, people will go online and they will talk good about it.
Especially because of your target group. No?
Exactly.
Because they all want that touch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're buying something, I think it's very rare that you'll go on their website and you'll check their reviews.
Yeah.
But if my mom is buying something, She'll go on the reviews, she'll go to the comments and they see, oh, the comments are bad. Oh, Amazon 1 star, I'm not buying
Yeah.
this.
They'll
That
ask
user-
like everybody in the
Yeah.
family
Yeah.
also.
Exactly. And coming back to that, those reviews are not trusted because any competitor can buy them and make sure that you get bad reviews on yourself. So organically, once we started the customer testimonials, we had users coming in and putting in good reviews, good stars, Play Store, App Store, Google Maps, Quora. Quora is a good place
Yeah.
to, because it's where people who want something go on it. If you want a
It's
question,
always the first thing on Google too.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. When you search for something on Google, the first upvoted answer is Quora.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that your Quora is up to date, and that was the next thing I did. I made sure that all my Quora answers were answered not from a sales point of view, not like, okay, you have diabetes, please come to SugarFit. No. Oh, you have diabetes, I think you should do this. The last one CTA can be, if you still need help, please join our WhatsApp group and then help it. So that way, yes, it's been a good process, but it's going to be a long one as well.
So I have a doubt, like, how long is the program of your diabetes reversal?
So people enter and you have a pack for around 20K, and that pack is for a year. In 1 year, we made sure that we don't guarantee it. You can't make promises you can't keep, but we don't guarantee it. But our results speak for it that we have reversed people in the year. So after a year, you can ensure if you wanted, people usually after a year they complete it and they continue their lifestyle in the same way. So the pack is for a year, and if you want a cheaper pack, it give you for 6 months as well.
That's actually insane because your target group is 40 to 50 people.
Yes.
40 to 50
About
years,
40,
right?
yes.
20K.
Yes.
If I were you, I would have kept it way
It's a
higher.
very exactly. It's a very, and they have to have a very less disposable income because 20K is nothing.
Yeah.
If you split that monthly, you're spending that much on medicines. And if you're getting you off your medicines and we're getting you into fitness and we're getting you the targets you wanted, it's like you're paying for a gym membership. But
There goes the insulin.
yeah,
Insulin
is out,
industry.
medications
There
are
it
off.
goes.
Yeah. So that way, it's a very good program, and we want to stick to the price. We don't want to make it a very salesy thing because that again comes to the part where you're doing this for the people, not for your own profit to start off, because that's where trust starts.
I
So,
still
yeah.
need a minute to get over that 20K. That's so good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you spoke like about SugarFit, they don't have any brand ambassador. What do you think about other brands?
And like, because right now, when you see a brand, it's always identified by a person. Like KBC, Amitabh Bachchan,
Yeah.
Coffee with Karan.
Yeah.
Women.
Karan.
Yeah, so what do you feel about the other brands? Do you feel like that's a needed step or?
It is a needed step, but it's an expensive step. Thing is, it comes with, it's a very high risk. Not high risk as in because it all depends on the numbers, okay? If you invest so much in a celebrity, you will expect conversions. A lot of the celebrity is only about awareness and not about conversions. So for that, you have to always do pilot stages. You have to try with different actors, different celebrities. And yeah, actors do make a very big thing, and that is also their main source of income, like sponsorships and like ambassadors and all that. But it has to be a very detailed step. You have to think a lot. There's a lot of back end into it. You have to analyze the actor for a while, because checking their TG and you have to check their like influence and input on people. So Amitabh Bachchan, he's been there for a while now. KBC, Karan has been there for a while, so he's become the name of the brand, and then they become major stakeholders in that. So as a company, as a startup, you should take it slow. You should not fix on any celebrity, because for one more example, the problem is, the part of leveraging your brand name, right? So if you're a celebrity, I have a brand of my own, and I leverage my brand name to you to market it. One day you fuck up, you do something bad, you do some bad PR, I'm dead. My brand is gone because people will boycott my brand because you did something. So it's a very risky and a very, very high risk decision to leverage your brand name to someone as a celebrity. But if it's a celebrity who's been in the thing for a while and it's a high risk, but it's also high reward. So it's a decision you have to take. But yeah, that's a very good point. Actors and celebrities do make a face of the brand more visible.
I feel like Ather
Yeah.
really went with this. You remember that girl who used to come?
The
The irritating girl.
सब कुछ try करो, फिर सही चुनो
And she
वाला
goes
man.
trekking and
Forgot
people
her name.
got really, really irritated.
Yeah, and she was
with
not
her.
a known name. She was not a known
At
face.
all, yeah, nobody knew
She was
her.
not. She would have been a small-time actress or actor, wherever, but she wasn't a known name. That's something Airtel did good, because it was. Yes, so you have to try it out. That might have not worked out for Airtel, but it did work out. So, Paleji also. That one picture of the girl that they got when she was exactly. I just saw that.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So Paleji also, that one picture of the girl, they not taken anyone or inside
Yeah.
influencers. They've used just one, and is still doing good. So sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It's always a trial and error.
Just
method.
iconic.
It's just
that
She's like 70 years old now.
Exactly. And this is when it was all new to put faces on brands. Parle-G did it because at that time, when brands came out, there was just names. Surf Excel, Tide. You didn't have pictures as a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the picture of the girl counting and showing she's a genius, it became a big thing. So that worked out for them. Might not work for other companies, but it's always it's a hit and a miss. If you have extra additional funds, try it out.
50-50.
50-50, always.
Bro,
Everything
I
is 50.
saw the girl count, bro. I just realized.
Yeah.
I just realized
That's why
she was
G for
counting.
I just realized she's counting.
G for
Damn.
that's what you do in marketing. Okay, one more thing in marketing is you always pay attention to every
That's it,
detail.
yeah.
Every detail. So they're showing a genius 2-year-old counting. Simple. That's it.
What do you think is the future of celebrity endorsements in the market? Like, is it a downfall or upraise from your?
So in my point, what I think is post-COVID, everyone's become an influencer. Everyone's got a phone. Everyone's got a ring light. Everyone's got content to make because they had a lot of time at home. Understood. Post that, there's been a very high increase, but I feel like it's reaching a point of contrast. It's getting too much. There are so many influencers right now. There are so many people making the same content. One person makes the same content. He lip syncs his audio to make the content again. So influencer endorsements, I would say, is remixes, influencer endorsements is reaching a point of contrast. But celebrity endorsements, they're doing good right now. Celebrities are they're making sure that they're not seen as celebrities anymore. They're seen as normal people. Like Tiger Shroff comes in, he does a video of him just dancing to show that, okay, I'm part of you. I'm with y'all. Some other celebrity comes in, he just talks about recipe. Tiger Shroff's dad, the bygone recipe.
Yeah.
Simple. So celebrity endorsements, I think there's a good future because they are getting more down low. But influencer endorsements, I think, is going to reach a point of contrast because there's so much. Right now, if I can buy 25 influencers of 150 for endorsements. That'll be
good.
story, reel, whatever you want. 25 because these influencers are bought by these production houses and now they have them in a flock. So they'll give you, and that's the lowest package. 150,000 for 25 influencers. That's the lowest package. You get even more lesser. So imagine 25 influencers, each influencer posting to his user. That's a good thing, but do you think that's enough money to put in there? So influencer endorsements, I think, is kind of slow right now, but celebrity endorsements will have a good boost.
What do you think in let's say 30 years from now?
30 years from now, people are getting more and more, as you've noticed, 10 years down the line, 10 years
You feel like they'll eventually shift to the performance base?
Exactly. Because 10 years before, celebrities were a big thing. They used to treat them like VIPs, like, oh my god, what is he doing? It's still happening. It's still happening.
Exactly, 1.5. Imagine how much you would have to pay for an actor. Imagine
Exactly.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh, you'd be broke.
Sheesh,
But he
yeah.
has that name. He's made that name for himself.
Yeah.
And that's something good. Shah Rukh Khan, all these big actors, yeah, you will spend for them. But influencers, I think, are reaching a point of contrast. And there's a very fine line between cringe content and good content.
Yeah.
And everyone is thinking cringe content works. But cringe content is working because it's cringe. It's bad. You see the comments.
There's a lot of hate advertising right now.
Hate is become very common right now because everyone hates everything. They hate cringe.
Yeah.
And these influencers bank on that. I wouldn't name people, but there's a guy in Bangalore who he talks in Kannada, he goes to different areas. He's confident. He's doing good. Doesn't care what people are doing, but the negative reviews got him. The negative comments got him where he is right now.
Especially,
And I've heard that he's getting good
Yeah.
endorsements, good
He's
money.
getting really well. If you see the amount of sponsorship he's getting for each video and
Easy, bro.
He's getting really well.
Yeah, so that specific guy, he was just standing in front of California Burrito and he was shooting a video with some other, this is my area's #1 DJ or something like that. Every area has a #1 DJ for him, okay? So, but in California Burrito was in the background, the owner of California Burrito commented on his reel saying that please come and review my place as well.
Oh.
That's huge. If the owner of California Burrito has a different algorithm, gets this guy's reach because of the reach he's getting, that means whatever he did it right.
That's very smart also, California Burrito, because it's a Bangalore-based company.
It's smart.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
And right now they're also facing an issue of really connecting with the audience.
Correct.
That was so smart.
That was smart. And because he saw that, his followers went like, oh, this is a nice place. They had an increase of customers the next day. So that way, influencers are making cringe content, or they know what they're doing because they have these production houses telling them what to do. Like you sit with a production house, they'll tell you honestly, you're making cringe content, continue making it. Make it more cringe. Make people hate it, and they'll like, what the fuck is happening, and then it'll explode out.
Do you feel that'll sizzle down eventually.
It will, obviously, because how much more? Everything has to reach a contrast.
Because that's
right?
actually been going on for a really long time.
Keep like TikTok. Yeah.
Like if you see in the West, I'm pretty sure you've heard of this one guy who's pretty much dead now. His channel has what views? His name was Moggs or some shit.
More vlogs.
No, Moggs.
More
His name was Moggs.
Okay.
He used to rip off Logan Paul, Jake Paul, and Mr. Beast.
Okay.
Okay.
Same content.
Yeah, same content. He and his family. That he used to do this in 2016 or something. I don't know if you guys know him, but I used to watch it, and every comment I used to put on him, hey, lol cringe, LMAO,
And they made
cringe
sure that you
fellow.
commented.
Yeah, I made sure
Exactly.
I commented. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you really think hate will go down?
Hate won't. It's fueling them.
And not just hate, even cringe content. Like, I don't see it leaving anytime soon. Like Jake Paul, he came. Yeah, think about it. Right now, okay.
Yeah.
Right now, people think he's good because they think, oh, this guy can beat people
shit,
up. Yeah, he's winning shit.
Yeah.
But
Supposedly,
back then,
KSI is winning.
KSI also. We know how you're gonna get ripped
Bro, you
today.
look like KSI's brother, bro.
Huh?
He looks
like
like
Deji.
KSI's brother, yeah.
Yeah, I get that a lot, bro. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy part. My favorite game is Tekken now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite. I played it once in a gaming cafe. It's my favorite game now. I can see where it stems from.
So cringe content is working out for people,
Yeah.
but you can notice people. I think 10 years down the line it might die down.
I have a feeling like what influencers will do, like this cringe content is that, like say Jake Paul for example. Now he was the epitome of cringe.
Yeah.
The-
Still is.
Still no.
Still is.
He
I still
still
don't
is.
like him.
Obviously, bro, because we've been watching him since
Yeah,
when?
yeah.
Obviously, we're gonna think, Jake Paul,
Yeah,
you're
But honestly, he did good.
He did really good. Now, if you look at him, what he is doing, he's on podcast with Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
He's on. He's like, what do you say? Stemming away from his cringe brother. His brother is way worse than him right now.
Jake Paul he's matching up. He's matching up to Conor. He's matching up to all the big
Yeah,
fighters, which he's
exactly.
not supposed to. Yeah.
He's in that league right
You wouldn't
now.
have thought he would do that.
Exactly. Like, think about it. 5 years from now, would you guys think that Conor McGregor versus Jake Paul is a potential matchup?
No.
Yeah. That's what, because of these influencers, the value of the people who actually did stuff like Conor and then McGregor and all that,
It's falling down
it's falling
drastically.
down. They're all coming in the same level
Yeah.
as them. But I think that's how it is. That's how they grow. And cringe content, I think it's here to stay. Because if it's not there, what will you watch?
Yeah, even the recent
Would you like
Instagram
nice, soft content on Instagram, or you would like funny shit? Which you want?
I don't know, funny shit for
funny cringe content.
Yeah,
obviously.
KSS try not
All
to
your
laugh.
friend groups would have
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
cringe like that. So it won't die down, and it really wouldn't, because Instagram is pushing that as an algorithm as well. So that won't die down, but they are getting more and more
So what do you feel are some emerging trends right now?
emerging trends in advertisement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think short content, bro. Because we did our analysis and all that, long format isn't working out. People's attention span is so less, they drop. 60
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah,
60
yeah.
seconds is the max. You know what spoiled it for us?
60
I
seconds.
think 7 seconds.
Wait.
No, 60
Wait.
seconds in YouTube is the max. And in Instagram, what spoiled it for us is Reels. Reels has spoiled all of our attention span.
Do you
The
want to
first-
know what's the proper data for this?
For Instagram,
Nah, for everything, totally.
7:15, no.
Human attention span.
less than 15 seconds, no?
Less than 15. That was in 2000. That was in 1999.
So what is 3 seconds now?
Bro, right now it's 8 seconds.
8
No, not
seconds.
even 8. I think it's
No,
4.
it is-
4
it's
seconds
4
right
seconds.
now.
The
4
first 4
seconds right
seconds
now.
you don't see
In
it.
1999 it was 12. How much has that dropped, bro?
This is
So
because
I think
of-
7
Four.
seconds drop.
Reels
Five.
has spoiled us, because if you're watching a reel,
6, 7,
I don't know
8.
maths,
Balaji,
but-
how much down?
yeah. So Reels has spoiled it, because see, we're watching Reels right now. In the first 5 seconds, you don't like it, you swipe.
Not 5
Yeah.
seconds, like 2 seconds you swipe.
Exactly. If you don't like something,
If you can relate to it,
it
you
should
just
grasp
Yeah.
your eye in the first 5 seconds or 3 seconds max. Something should be there to relate. If you don't like it, you're done.
Yeah.
That
Leave
video
4
is gone.
seconds. I feel like everybody has muscle memory now.
Yeah.
You see, tuck tuck
Yeah.
boom, tuck tuck boom, tuck tuck
Yeah,
boom.
That's it.
Yeah.
The only reel he watches the pause challenge, you know.
Which one?
You don't know? You know the pause challenge one?
I'm working, so Porsche is...
They put a picture for 1 second.
Hey, bro. They,
You know,
okay,
they'll
so
put the-
what?
And they'll pause.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
He's
don't
become
talk.
an expert.
You don't talk.
So you can do with the eyes closed now. Black top.
Yeah.
teeth.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Usually
lie.
stops.
Yeah.
Everybody's a
It's a
professional
skill.
at something, bro.
It's a skill.
It's a skill.
It's a good skill.
They did
Hand-eye
say
coordination.
people with skills get employed faster. So,
Yeah.
I mean, taking notes, bro.
So you're gonna put this in your resume.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Hell yeah! What do you mean? It's my
Attention
skill.
span has become
Designing who? Designing who?
Yeah, so
UI
to make
UX who?
content, you make sure that it's there. It's you grasp the end the first 3 seconds, because if 15 or 7 seconds is the
It
max,
grasped me, bro, and it didn't leave me.
yeah.
It didn't leave.
That's what, no?
Yeah.
That's music, bro. I hear the music and I'm
Music
like, I
is-
send the reel
Yeah.
to him.
The serious guy, bro, one more.
Yeah. So it's less. That's the new trend, bro. You have to
Yeah.
make it less and probably fit to the trend. That's it.
So there's some scientific reason behind it. Like as the years went by, the color palettes have become duller and grayer. Yeah, and nowadays like we see a lot of brighter and.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
telling
Yeah.
if like you see brighter colors, it like pops. Bro, that's actually so true.
The thing is, it always has. Again, it's a balance, bro. You
Uh-huh.
can't be too colorful. So when you're branding, if there are designers who are watching this, you'll know this. There's always a dominant color and like a minor color.
Uh-huh.
Your dominant color should always be the color of your brand. So for example, if my brand color is purple, I've by hearted that number as a C41133 on Adobe. So your dominant color has to be that, but don't play around other colors as well. But yeah, that's true. Scientifically, people have become more grey, more dull, but that's minimal. Pastel colors are the new thing right now. Nothing too pop, because at that time pop colors were the scene. Dressing sense also, you see
90s
right now.
and shit, yeah.
Yeah, 90s, everyone was jazz. Everyone
Look at that.
I
Look
still
at that.
like pop.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at this. Look at this, the green.
yeah, so at that time it was very like everything was pop and all that. Now you see Zomato, you see Swiggy, you see Blinkit, simple.
Minimal
Bold
colours.
minimal colors, 2 or 3 colors max. Use 3 or 4, you're done. There's too much to grasp, there's too much to confuse yourself.
So 3 is the minimum we like maximum.
Keep it 2, no. Keep one major color where you want people to look at that color, because recall. Airtel is red, Sugarfit is purple. What else is there?
Mild SoBA is
McDonald's.
blue and
Mild
white.
SoBA is blue
Yeah.
and white. So the color of your brand should be always with recall. So if I see red, I also see Zomato. Red bag, Zomato, red tape, done. Recall.
Yeah.
Swiggy, orange tape,
Orange.
you're done. Idea, yellow. Because you always need something to
Yeah,
recall. They have black also in that. They have black, they have a small of red also, but what's your majority color? Yellow. So 2 or 3 colors, a majority one and a minor color would always work.
Then again, bro, I am telling this because that color will pop because in Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how Instagram makes your quality shit, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. So there was this one Kung Fu Panda edit
Okay.
that went mad viral.
Okay.
Have any of y'all seen this edit?
Which one?
Bro.
Is this Uguay's thing?
Hell no, not Uges. It's this thing, what is that? Po is there.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what do you say? Like, it's like the place where he does the finger thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Skadoosh.
they like full, yeah, the skadoosh. And they
Okay.
color graded it so well.
Yeah.
And the quality is really high.
Hmm.
Fine. That thing went so viral. And not just that. I'm not just giving one example.
Hmm.
Now, there are so many fashion influencers and stuff. They use After Effects and
Yeah.
like the editing and all. Those get so much reception.
Easy, bro. Color grading
Yeah,
is
so much reception. And okay, now if you're going to talk about colors, right? Obviously, that's so true what you said. Like keeping one color for everything.
One recall color,
Yeah.
one brand color which you feel. See, and also the colors have a meaning. Blue means health. Red means something like, oh, take action. Green is something like it's calm.
That's why McDonald's they put red in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to take action.
Yeah,
Eat
red
fast.
means emergence.
Yellow is neutral.
Yeah.
So every color has a meaning, and the way your brand works is that meaning should be with the color as well. So a dominant color also works, but the way you said gradient, color grading is very important. A photographer takes a picture, you're done. It always falls on the editor.
Yeah.
A videographer can take a lot of cuts, can take a lot of videos, but the editor has the entire magic in his hand. He can change the color, he can change the meaning. Right now, if you put this in a very dull gradient, it'll look like a dull podcast. Like someone's
Yeah.
dead and like,
Dead podcast.
Yeah.
marketing.
Even the colors when you like these background lights.
Exactly. So everything plays a very important role. So color grading, as you said, is very important to make sure that your thing pops up. Yeah, but it has to be done like strategically. You can't just randomly give it to a person. Yeah.
Makes sense. I feel like Apple
Yeah.
does that really well. And I
Apple-
feel like, yeah, according to his logic, Apple is
Apple is
scientifically the
beautiful.
Yeah,
best.
it's the
So,
best
yeah,
for
exactly.
photos anywhere. If you go, people like make such good videos, or like they make short movies with just iPhone.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
phone is enough.
Yeah.
I'm in office. I don't have to call my videographer to get his camera. I take my phone and I shoot the reels.
Yeah.
That's it. Everyone's doing their things on phone because their camera quality is high.
Even
but
we
the
do
color
that,
grading,
yeah.
the AI they use, the mechanics they use in the phone is beautiful.
Yeah.
So y'all remember when iPhone came out? I think 10. The major focus was the wallpaper with the half moon and the color
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
The color of that. Your recall was that color.
Even the camera shape.
Yeah, that obviously, bro. That's always been hit because the way they make and minimal designs, bro. It's
Yeah.
not too big, too
Mm.
thick, and they've not changed the designs for a while. I think 16 is gonna go back to 12's design, which the diagonal, not the diagonal camera, the straight cameras again. So that's again a one more recall, and the way color gradient works is insane because the same Samsung couldn't crack it until now.
Yeah, Samsung is out here, bro. Like
Now
they're-
it's cracking.
They're putting AI. They're putting this. They're folding their phone.
Why would I use that?
iPhone.
It's become so heavy.
You know,
the
yeah,
Samsung.
Apple.
Why will I use it?
Apple,
is
yeah.
the marketing thing goes. Everything goes to the marketing.
Yeah,
marketing
according to
team.
me, no.
They're so
like,
minimalist.
Apple to me is like the most brandingly cocky brand.
Yeah.
Bro, like I just said, no, Samsung is out here like
Trying
fucking
its best.
folding their phone. They're putting AI. They're putting
Not
everything. You
required.
take a picture, this is what it is. The
Not
phone is
required.
telling you.
Not required.
The
Apple
folded
comes
phone.
in.
Take a picture.
क्या आपके फोन में टाइटेनियम है?
Bro, I swear, bro,
Straight up they come
this
in.
company is very scary, bro. Like, you never know what they'll come up with tomorrow.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and people buy it. People will buy
The
it like
fact
this.
is, you'll know what they'll come up with tomorrow. You'll know it's the same thing, and you'll still buy it. Because
Yeah.
they've made that. They've made
They
that name for
market it so
themselves.
well.
Samsung is trying to do everything. Google's going all out. They're trying their best to put everything. Google's also a very niche market phone. They don't try to push for more people. But Samsung also has its own market. But iPhone is always going to be that class because the way you sell yourself. bro.
Mhm.
See, right now you're wearing a suit. Both of you are wearing a suit. Any third person come to you, they'll listen to whatever you're saying because you're wearing a suit. If I was in a track pant and a t-shirt here, you wouldn't give two fucks about me.
For real.
Why? You're wearing a suit, okay, I'm going to listen to him. It's an iPhone, okay, probably it's a nice phone. How much is it? I don't care. I'll spend. That's how it is. So, your brand recall, the way you portray your brand, that's why branding is so important.
Mm.
You can be the best. Motorola was
There's
ahead of
Prada
its
is
time.
out here selling
Yeah.
a goddamn paperclip.
Paperclip.
Yeah.
Engraved paperclip for $500, bro.
Oh.
You guys know this?
Oh, no.
Bro,
Prada
there's
paperclip.
Prada has a paperclip. They just put Prada,
Prada
like
on
they
it.
engraved Prada on the paperclip.
The black one.
No,
Like,
it's just
normally.
silver. Normal
Yeah, it's
paperclip,
just silver.
bro.
It's a
Wow.
paperclip.
The one that you get for like 50
they
cents
just
and all
they
that.
just changed the name. They just changed the name. They said money clip.
People
That's
are buying that.
People
Yeah.
are buying. You know how much that is? Guess. Guess.
You
He
just
just
said
told
it.
$500.
Yeah. Yeah, $500. Oh shit.
So this is recall. Okay, so basically, so the way Prada is portraying it, $500 for a clip. Why would you buy it? But why? How did they name it? They didn't say paper clip. They said money clip.
Money clip.
No.
Money clip is why, like, if I have money, I'm going to buy it. I will have like $10 in my pocket, bro. I'll still buy it.
For real.
Why? To have that money clip. Supreme went all out. It became a money-making brand. It didn't even. It went out of their clothing, their footwear was the main thing, but they went into like
Those
money
guns.
guns.
Their industry is just money.
Money guns.
Yeah.
That's it. This is what people. Supreme became a flexing brand. Apple became a flexing brand. So if you have that, okay, you're sorted. You're in the cloud. So they're banking on that right now. That's trend, and that's smart. That's very smart.
That's extremely smart. Yeah.
In the same way, like my company also, SugarFit, since AI is the new thing, chromotherapy, VR is the new thing, music is the new thing, we've incorporated all of that. We have VR therapy. Like you wear the VR, we show you colors to calm your nerves. So my company and the R&D department, they have done a lot of research to check that what color works out for you. Some colors calm your nerves.
Isn't your target group like older people? Are they like?
Yeah, exactly.
okay with
So it's
this?
new for them, right?
Yeah.
So AI, VR for you and I is normal. We've played with it. We've had games with it. Only played with it. You've not done anything else, right?
You never know.
Yeah.
This guy.
Okay.
Black top villain.
So VR being a new thing for them, it's something new. It's like, oh, what is this? They wear it for 10-15 minutes, it calms your nerves. Everything is back to your nerves and your blood. That's one. Music therapy. They give you specific music to calm yourself, to calm your blood sugar levels. And that's
Plants grow better with music.
exactly.
Yeah.
And good music.
Yeah.
So there's
Old
music therapy,
music.
there's VR therapy, there's chromotherapy, there's massage therapy. All these are new stuffs people didn't know about in diabetes. Did you know that you could control your sugar levels by massage, your blood flow?
I never knew.
But
a
think
color
about
can
it. You're
calm me
massaging
down
yourself.
also.
This plant probably listened to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, easy. Love Story is a favorite song she told me.
Shit, man.
Okay.
So that planned out, bro.
Yeah. So massage therapy again, you massage your body. and you increase your blood flow. It's that simple, but no one thought of it. So that you always have to be up with trend. You have to always. Money Clip right now is doing crazy. They sold out in like what, 2 days. 2 days is done.
So people actually bought
All
it.
out.
Yeah, people
Bought it.
All out.
I thought about it buying it because I don't have so many stacks, but I thought about buying it because it's something nice, something. Oh, it's Prada's collectible.
It looks crisp.
So-
It doesn't look like a paperclip.
I mean, if you don't have that much money and
And
you
think
have a
about it.
paperclip,
And
I
think-
would be like,
Yeah.
bro, you bought it from Shivaji Nagar or something, bro.
That's the thing. It's so good that people try to make replicas all of it. Every time your shoes is so good, people want a replica. And they didn't paperclip. I mean, what? Yeah, Money Clip was not marketed. It was not branded. It was just a picture. It was a still graphic with the paperclip there and the Money Clip written below. That's it.
Yeah.
They didn't have an ad. In
Yeah,
there,
I saw the
anything else.
website.
Yeah.
It's so minimalistic. Nothing. I feel like that's the future, no?
That is the future. Minimal is the future.
So up until now we've been talking about how brands capitalize on profits, or they're more money focused, but there are some ads which focus on spreading awareness or like feel good, or like they like motivate people to like do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just
a
do
good
it.
Yeah,
point,
like-
because coming to, that's basically called CSR. So that's corporate social responsibilities, where as a company you have to show that you care for the society, because if the society is not there, why are you here?
Yeah.
So you have to show you give back to the society. Like Tata makes the highways. I think Ambani has something to do with airports. They do something with social
Adani
responsibilities.
generates electricity.
Exactly. They generate electricity, but they do something on the CSR side. So they had a campaign where they did it for the villages. They gave them free electricity. 200 units, 20 units.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, that was government initiative.
Yeah, the government initiative, 200 units per month you get free. That's a very good thing. So that's CSR. So also coming back to CSR, it's very technical. If we're talking, since we're in this podcast, technically it's to save tax. You have to show this much amount of money of your profits is put into CSR to save your tax, because you get tax deductions on that. And coming back to it, we did a campaign last November where we fed 200 children we have our own line of active foods, Ather. So we gave them free meals for the full day, and that did very good organically. Organically, it was like 700 likes, 800 likes, all that. So CSR always does good because the company, they resonate with you. They see that, okay, this is a good company, you build trust. So that's a very good statement where if you want to start off good, start off by doing something for the society, you get awareness there, and then you build off
Make
of
them
that.
feel connected with us.
Exactly. Make them feel connected. If you want to be even more better, be like Zomato. Every time you build something in Zomato, they have that donate 2 rupees to the fund.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
there. They don't talk about it. It's just there. It's a very subtle thing, but I know about it. You might have done it, you might have not done it. But for you, that means, okay, Zomato is doing something good. So you have that slight trust, and it's very subtle. It's not on your face. It's not always like, oh, I'm doing this for you. Why you want to
It's
you want
just
to show it
there,
off.
yeah.
It's just there. The way, same thing as Mahindra. Mahindra does a lot of CSR. But they just do one video a year of CSR, and they club all their CSR campaigns together, and that's like the most viewed video of them on YouTube every year. So yeah, that's a good thing to start off with.
Another brand I feel that did this would be Shell.
Shell.
Yeah. So Shell, I mean, they're a
yeah,
petroleum
yeah,
tycoon,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what they did, and this actually got banned. This whole campaign got banned in the UK because it was kind of like, oh, these guys are using fucking blood labor in Africa. They're polluting the environment. Shell oil rigs, all of this stuff. And what they went for was installation of electric charging units
Got it.
around and about.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
see, if you think that that's contradicting their business.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
they still did it to
They
show
still
the
did it.
goodness in the company.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have, they were taking like 20% of your consumers, but when you still do it, that's also again one more branding, no? Because if you're doing electric charging stations, the brand Shell is still there. So if you see that, okay, Shell is still powering this for the charging stations, they're still using those coal mines to charge those lithium batteries.
Yeah.
So it's still, even if it's a slight risk, you should go for a CSR campaign, because it speaks wonders, bro. Speaks a lot.
They're really playing on emotions, no? Here.
Emotions is a very big thing in branding and advertisement. The way you portray yourself, the way I push you to buy something from me is very big. See, it might look very money making, it might look very like heartless, or you're using emotions, but that's how life is. If I'm trying to make you buy something, I would guilt you into buying it. Guilt you into buying it, like, you don't have this, do it for someone you like. Don't wait until it's too late. All those lines where you push the emotions, because how else will you buy it?
Where there's opportunity, there's profit.
Yeah, you can't. How else will you make money? I have to push you to buy something, right?
Exactly.
So it's basically like you're humanizing the brand.
Yeah, you make the brand more on par with the people. You make them want something. You play with their emotions. Coming back to the example of the money clip that he said, Prada's money clip thing,
Yeah.
you wouldn't need it. I wouldn't need it. But it's playing in the emotions to get it. It's something that I want now. Because
Makes you
it's
feel
there.
rich.
Makes me feel rich. I might not have the money to stack of money to keep it, but it makes you feel rich. So branding is very essential, and especially coming to that, India is learning a lot. If you're on the podcast is talking about Indian marketing, Indian brands, they're learning a lot.
Yeah.
Because if you're coming to Hyundai, and okay, let's take Tata's example, the Nano. 2009, the Nano came out. What was his role? The question was, every Indian should own a car.
Yeah. It
And
was
how
just giving the Indians what they want. An
Exactly.
affordable car.
Exactly.
With
For one
safety
day.
and
It's
everything.
basically an
Yeah.
auto with a
Yeah, that's
with
it.
like
No,
sides.
the engine is bad. It's all that. He's just given. Okay, safety wise, we're thinking practically it was not safe. It would topple, it would catch fire, all that. But his idea was, I saw a five-member family on a bike. They fell in the rain and I felt bad. I want to give them something at that cost. He got it for 1 lakh. Ratan Tata got it for 1 lakh. It did good. But it was taking the business of the other big car manufacturers and the government. So what happened? They taxed it. They taxed it, they poached it. It became 1.7, it became 1.9 lakhs. It became 2 lakhs for the car. That's too much. So something you do too good for the brand, if you're doing too much like something for the society, it should be on par with the government as well, because government is making the money on the side. There's no tax on Nano. What will you tax it on?
That's a great take on Nano, because everybody thought that is a failed car.
No, it was a beautiful car. It was a beautiful idea. But the way it was taken by the public was beautiful. But government is a major decision maker on yours. They do make the decisions for you. So once it hit the rank, once it got people, also they had a lot of bad PR. And I would not like to say it out loud, but it was seeded bad PR. It was seeded. The fires didn't happen as much as it was shown. The news channels were pushed to show the fires of the car. They were pushed to show that the car topples, just to put the sales down. And then the major players like Hyundai, Honda, who had like 6 lakh cars, 5 lakh cars, 8 lakh cars, they were pushing these news channels to show that this is a bad car.
So what do you think about Ola electric vehicles? Like,
Ola electric vehicles is a beautiful design, but what they did is they went too ahead of its time, very quick. They overpromised, under-delivered. They said S1 Pro will give you 120 kilometers on first charge. No, it didn't happen. 90 or 80 is bad. My friend has it. Doesn't work. Build quality was bad, very bad, because they tried to push it. R&D was not that much. They took a few years, but they rushed production. They rushed tests. And then this bad stuff started happening. The fire started happening.
It looks
then
premium, but when you touch it, you know what it is.
People are still buying it though.
Ather
I've
is
seen a
better.
lot of them.
Yeah.
Because it's cheap.
And another reason why they're buying it, I feel like the Ola is gone through the KTM.
No.
Yeah, because
The only reason why they're buying it is they have a notion that, oh shit, petrol costs are high. They're buying it. But if you think about it, the amount you spend to fix a lithium battery is the cumulative amount is how much you spend on fuel every day. So right now, electric is the way to go, but it's not. It's still in the starting stages. A scooter is enough, but the cars you can't.
you really can't.
You really can't. You need, because our stations, our infrastructure is bad. So the way Tesla worked is Tesla spent 8 years in building the infrastructure. In US, Texas, wherever they put the infrastructure first. They had the charging stations ready and then they rolled out the cars. So that way it was good. But Ola did it the reverse way. They rolled out the bikes first, and then they said as it comes, we'll start putting charging stations away. In that way, Ather did a very good thing. Ather was an ideation created before Ola. But they wasted a lot. I wouldn't say wasted. They put a lot of time in R&D. There's no problem with Ather. There's not one fire that I've seen. There's not one build quality issue with Ather. But Ola, as it was too ahead of its time.
And it goes faster too.
Yeah, goes
Ather is
faster.
any day better than Ola.
Any day. It goes so...
Like, no, not
drives
calling
better.
out brands in a bad way, but yeah, Ather is a better quality, but it's a little more expensive. It's more premium. Yeah.
So you talked about government taxing Nano, right? So can you tell us something about what governments are doing for the branding and advertising industry right now?
Right now,
What do you feel? Is it more of a positive light, or what is the role of government for us?
Right now in advertising and thing, they're making stuff more more free. So right before it was very strict. They used to always cut down on stuff. For example, you remember Kingfisher's ads, no? They couldn't show beer, but they showed beer
Water
as a
bottles.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Water bottle.
Water
Lifestyle.
bottle.
Flight tickets. In the flight ad, he'll show a beer glass, but he won't show the beer label. In the lifestyle, he'll show live life king size, but he just show beer. because there were a lot of restrictions at that time. At that time, government was very strict and they're not very
Lots of
open.
regulations.
Lot of regulations, bro. But it's understandable. It's understood. But right now they're getting a good leeway or all that because they know that brands have to. And if brands push, in turn your economy also pushes. So for example, if HSR right now has 850 startups, 50% of those are funded by a few government companies. Because government is funding you because they know in the end you will give back to the government in economy wise. Think local, okay? If you're an Indian market, if you're a brand in India, think local. Why would you sit here and think what people do in wherever else? So Indian market, metaverse, not right now. And also depend on the company. If your company is more, your TG man, if your TG is our generation or Gen Z or people younger than us, obviously, because they're less social, they're more into the online wars. So that's fine. That's for later. And also depends on what you're selling. If you're selling something like fashion and trend, yeah. If you're selling something online, NFTs did good on Metaverse.
Yeah, NFTs did really good.
They
got on Bandar, bro.
They died also.
Oh.
Logan Paul, he bought a very expensive NFT, Pokemon NFT or something.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Pokemon
I
card.
saw
He bought
that.
it for he got like 10x the price.
I think that was like what, not 10x,
Way more than that, and now
Ah.
it's bad. It's done. He's gonna go into loss if he tries to sell all that. Same as KSI, all that.
Many influencers got onto this NFT.
Too much.
Right, like they
Not
went
worth
on,
it. Not worth
Logan Paul
The
released an
monkey,
entire.
man. There was
the monkey.
Yeah, I
Bro,
forgot his
these
name.
guys were calling me a monkey, bro.
Bro, he looks
Kinda
like a
racist, boys.
chimpanzee, bro. He just
You
stopped
can see
evolving
his
after
face
a
once.
certain stage.
Don't include that. So don't say chimpanzee on camera, man.
Bro,
He looks like one.
camera, bro. In front of my mom, they call me chimpanzee, bro.
Yeah.
My
What
mom
do you
will be-
picture when you see him?
I see a very smart lad in a suit.
See?
Okay.
And
He's
he
just making
looks
you
like a
feel
gorilla
good.
with less hair on his face and everywhere.
He looks like veggie, bro. Leave it, it's fine.
Hey,
So
let's
NFTs
go.
into the game. India is not going to happen anytime soon with metaverses, but yeah,
It's too
there.
expensive
It's
for us.
expensive. It's too soon. It's too complicated.
Yeah.
Why would you want to go on it? I'm 22, but I still have the touch and feel idea.
I feel
I'm
like
still in the market.
some Indian will go on there and commit some 7-8k hate crimes.
Yeah, easy. It's
Yeah.
already started, and that's one more thing. People are getting softer because it's
Way
metaverse.
softer, exactly.
Because it's
That-
metaverse,
yeah.
they think, okay, I'm safe. Nothing happened to me. I can be whatever I want. I can wear whatever I want. You make your character wear all that. No, not right now. Not right now, especially in India. I think outside would work, but not here.
Okay, so like all certain and but what do you think about what is the future of Indian advertising in India? Like,
The future of Indian advertising for us is minimal and dominant colors, because have you seen the amount of ads that come out? And less, coming back to the main point, people's they don't have that attention span is very less now, 7 seconds or 8 seconds. you're
Yeah,
done.
it's like,
If you don't reclaim your brand, if you don't get their attention in the first 3 seconds, you're done. So the future of advertisements is lesser, smaller videos. Short forms is doing very good right now. Long format, no one's watching. Podcasts are still doing good because people listen to it. More than watching, people listen to podcasts.
Hell, actually, even in podcasts, our short format videos have much better
Yeah.
Exactly,
reception.
because
Like our last episode got somewhere around 800 views, and our short format, on an average, it's getting somewhere around 7k, 8k.
that's organically not boosted.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
without boosting, it's getting 7k, 8k. One of our videos have got 16.2k organically.
16.4.
Yeah.
Not, we didn't boost
First
zero.
week, that was
Doesn't
the
nothing.
first
matter,
week.
but still.
That's good.
Zero.
That's very
Advertising industry. Zero budget. We went in 16.2k.
Yeah, so Instagram has spoiled all of us in that way,
Yeah.
because we have a very short span. As I told you, first I don't say anything, I just swipe. So that's one thing. Minimal designs. Keep Blinkit, bro. Every time I talk about advertisements, I keep Blinkit in my head, because Blinkit's advertisements are beautiful. Saw the billboards.
Yeah.
Minimal billboards. Doodh mangoge, doodh denge. That's all. Simple. It's funny and it works. You stop your car and look
That's
at
what
what is
she said.
happening. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I had to, bro. I'm so sorry. I had to, man.
Yeah. So
Getting
minimal
cancelled.
designs. Back to the points, man.
I hope we don't. We're all on
Listen
these
now.
tracks.
What? Yeah, on three
Yeah,
sides.
I think so.
Oh, crazy.
God only knows.
Doodh. Okay, bro. Blinkit's design of doodh mangoge, doodh denge worked out because it's minimal, it's to the point, and there's no bullshit. That's how you have to work. So small, minimal, and just keep it to the point. Because people are getting more aware. You see more old people coming online. You see a lot of people on Instagram who's actually, I think all our parents are trying to get on Instagram, or they're
They're
already on
already there.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And they're posting way more than us. More. So yeah. And I think cringe content is not here to stay. But if it does, it's because of the hate that it gets, and it still gets traction. That's the
Man.
future.
So that is the future. Okay, so thanks Zubair for all your views on on the various topics, and we'd like to thank you for your time, man. You're an
Yeah.
extremely busy person, the man of marketing himself,
That's nothing.
out here with us.
9
in-
awards.
Yeah, exactly.
All good.
Yeah, oh my god.
Okay,
Thank you
so-
so much, Zubair, for coming.
Thanks, man.
And
Thanks
we would
a lot.
like to
Good podcast.
thank Miles SoBA also.
Yeah.
Yeah, without Miles, none of this would be possible. Without Miles and Agency M, we thank Miles and Agency M for teaching
Helping
us
us.
all of this and helping us throughout our journey in branding. So, lastly, we'd like to know from our viewers, what do you all think is the future of advertising? So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
That's your CTA for the day.
Yeah, that's our CTA for the day. Okay. We are BWB Real Talk. Okay.
Signing
Yeah,
off.
we're done. Let's go, bro. Thanks.